Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're brand new to the channel, I truly appreciate you for coming through. If you're new, but if you're already part of the crew, salute. But today we're going to be matching up two of my favorite budget, actually mid-range smartphones right now in 2021, and these are one of the best smartphones that you can purchase for the cameras when you're recording video and taking photos, right? So we're going to be comparing the Google Pixel 4a. We're also going to be comparing the OnePlus Nord N10 5G, and we're going to just compare a couple of photo samples and video samples and things of that sort, just to test out the cameras when it comes to video capabilities and the photo capabilities. But make sure you guys stay locked in with me. Make sure you stay to the end of the video. You might want to grab like a snack. This is going to be a quick video, so I'm not going to take too much of your time right now, but let's just jump into the comparison. So the first thing you're going to notice is that we do have two shots right here, and they're going to be very good. One thing you're going to note is that the N10 5G does have a wide angle camera, which the 4G from the 4A from Google does not. And you can see that the color temperatures are different, right? We have a lighter palette on the Google Pixel 4A compared to the N10 5G. Also some softer tones on the N10 5G. It's a little bit softer and it doesn't capture as much detail as the Google 4A right here. Also, I did notice that the background looks really good on both of these devices. It's really crazy. There's a bit more detail on the Google Pixel 4a when you zoom in, but it's something that you'll barely be able to notice unless like you're really paying attention to that. Shadows and light is another thing that the Google Pixel 4a does handle well in these type of scenarios, right? But the only thing is that the advantage here is the N10 does have that wide angle camera. So if that's something that's gonna, break your heart, maybe you should stick with the Google Pixel 4a, right? We want to save a couple of dollars, then go for the N10 5G. But it does appear right here that we are getting a lot more sharpness on the pixels when we're looking at it with the 4a. That has to do with the Google software. It's really optimized well when it comes to the mapping out the algorithms of certain colors, textures, and a variety of other elements when you're looking at photo samples and video samples, right? And you can see that the 4a is doing an excellent job. The N10 5G is keeping up with it, right? So you can see right here, the N10 5G is keeping up with it, and they both have excellent stabilization on the front cameras. So I just want to throw that out there, that the cameras on both of these look really great. My face is a little bit softer on the Google Pixel 4a, so I just want to make note of that, but it's also a little bit more detailed on the N10. For some reason it just looks more detailed and a little bit more softer on the N10. But both of them came out phenomenal when it came to the front-facing camera, right? We're going to get into the rear camera at the end, so make sure you guys stay to the end. But just take a look at some of these flower shots, and the colors are different. A lot more brighter on the Pixel on that one. And you can see these flowers just have a lot of detail to them. Like I said, we are getting that wide-angle camera. Check out the stabilization on this shot when we're recording in 1080. Regular, 1080, even though these phones both do have the ability to record in 4K, right? So they do both have the ability to record in 4K. Stable footage here. You can see that the Google Pixel 4a is a little bit more stable. I did notice just a slight shake when I was comparing it to the Google Pixel 4a. The N10 did have a slight shake on there, right? But nothing that would break your heart, nothing that would send you home crying a mom. But the pictures do come out really detailed on both of these. You can see right here, just slightly more detailed in my honest and humble opinion when I'm looking at the Google Pixel 4a. And also you can see the bokeh, how it captures bokeh on front and rear. So right, let me know how it captures bokeh on front and rear. But I honestly think both of these pictures are very usable. It just happens to be a matter of preference. If you're, if you like dark greens, then you would go with the N10 5G. But if you like that lighter, more, I feel like it's a more natural look with the Google Pixel 4a, you might want to go with that. But man, both of these phones do a great job. I was actually in the botanical garden when I was taking these photos. Extremely good photos. Let's take a look at the slow motion that we're getting on both of these cameras, and the slow motion looks extremely smooth on the Pixel, even when you zoom in and out. And you know, I can't complain about the Google Pixel 4a. It does a tremendous job at taking video and photos, right? But it doesn't have that wide angle lack thereof, which the N10 5G does have. That seems to be the main advantage of the N10 5G. Zooming in, you're gonna notice that the pixels are well kept on the Google Pixel 4a here. Much more, they're kept well. It won't blur out when you zoom in. I'm not sure if my hand was shaking on the N10 5G right there, right? But zooming all the way in, you will see more detail on the Google Pixel 4a. So let's just do it again, just for more confirmation of that. And yeah, the Google Pixel 4a does retain more pixels when you're zooming in. So if that's a big deal for you, then that's something you should note. I'm getting a ton of notifications right now, so I do apologize. If you're enjoying the video so far, do me a favor, hit both the like and the subscribe button. I truly appreciate that. But check out some of these comparison shots of the sky, and you can see how well they both capture the sky. And zooming in right here, you can see one more time that sign. They preserve the details when you zoom all the way in. So I just want to make a clear note of that and just be 100% honest with you that we are getting some sharper details. And last but not least, this video is of the rear on both of these devices and recording in 1080p, and it just seems to be a little bit more smooth on the Google Pixel 4a, but they do look really good. Both of them look really good when it comes to looking at the rear footage here. But when I look at them with the naked eye and I compare them with the naked eye, I can see better results with the Pixel 4a in almost every single category. So OnePlus did do a really good job. They're competing with Google 4a. They're competing, but I have to, I'm definitely gonna crown the Google Pixel 4a as the winner here. But hopefully you guys did find this video hopefully informative, useful, or helpful to you in the least bit possible. If you did find it possible, make sure you hit the like button, show your support by hitting the bell icon. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe, get notified for more videos just like this. And if you're new to the crew, I truly appreciate you. But I'm gonna get right back with you later, crew. Peace.